back to my channel. Today I will be showing you how I like to groom my brows and to do them and make them look like this. The reason why I was not here is because I did have very wild brows. So for the past 3 days I could not film any tutorial because of that, so I could really show you how to do the brows. So the products that you will be needing for this are nice and sharp tweezers, and you want to make sure when you press it that it actually connects, both of the part connects and there's no gap whatsoever in the middle of it. The next thing you need is some pair of scissors, and I like to use the ones that are bent so they're easier to reach to the every single hair that I want to cut and trim. Then the other product you need is some sort of trimmer like this. This one is by Philips, and I paid only $10 for it from Walmart, and it looks like this when you open it. Another product you need is a good wax brow shaper, and this one is by Milani. This is the cheapest one in the market and a good one as well. I believe it is only $3. It is obviously because I have used it, but it absolutely comes bigger than this. And another thing you need is a spoolie. Whoops, let me drop everything. Another thing you need is a angled brow brush with the spoolie on the other end, or a separate whatever. And I like to use powder product when I'm doing my brows, but you can use any eyeshadow you have or any gel, pomade, whatever is your choice. So today I use the Cargo Cosmetics this is an eyeshadow in Colombia. I really like the pigmentation of this, and it really makes my brow look very natural and flawless. And another thing you need is a mirror to look close up, and it actually has the zoom in on the other end. And you also need a concealer to actually carve out your brows when you're done, and also a concealer brush. And the one I really like to use is by Bare Minerals, because when you squeeze it hard, it actually flattens and sharpens the edge of the brush. So it's really easy to go as close as to your hairline. So these are the products you actually need. Without further ado, let's get started. Hopefully you enjoy it. It is very short, and I kept it very simple for anyone to do it, even for a beginner. Thank you so much, guys. Hopefully you enjoy. Bye-bye. First thing first, what I really like to do is just comb through my brow hair with a spoolie, and just to see if I have any grown hair in the length that I need to trim before I further go in detail with my brow. So I'm gonna go ahead and comb. I'm going to take my time as I'm doing that, and you want to make sure that you kind of really spinning the brush and actually making the hair go up to see which hair needs to be trimmed. So all the hair that you see there, they're actually needing a little bit of trim right now. And seriously, this is probably why I have not made video in a couple of days, because I really wanted to get a bushy brow so I can go ahead and do it in front of you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and take my spoolie there so these hair don't go nowhere, and just cut through that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the end of my brow. Not too much, just a little, so that way I don't have any runaway hair. Now that my brow is nicely trimmed, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Milani wax pencil, and I'm gonna run that through my brow. And go back with the spoolie and give it a shape. I'm going to go back with the wax pencil again and make sure every single hair that I want to keep is nicely waxed and stay put in the place. I usually take a gel product, but today I'm going to go ahead and take a powder product, and this one is an eyeshadow by Cargo Cosmetics in Colombia. I absolutely adore this one, as this one is very highly pigmented and can be used for doing your brows. I'm going to go ahead and underline my brows starting all the way here. And I'm going to draw a very thin line. We're not doing anything else, just drawing a line here. So you need to ignore the rest of the hair that you see right now and just outline where you want to keep your natural brow line. So this way we know for sure we're not taking any much needed hair out. This part is done. I'm just gonna go ahead and pluck anything that is left outside, and this way I'm not actually making a mistake of taking anything out that I want to keep, because that is very easily to do so. And take a mirror up close, because definitely you need that. And I'm going to go ahead and pluck this out. And I'm going to fast forward this because I definitely don't want to bore you guys with that. The tweezers I'm using are by Sephora. You really want to make sure you have a tweezer that you are comfortable using. This is the one I'm really liking. On the top now, I used to pluck that one out too, but I now just decide to do with something else, like lengthy hairs that, like you can see these two right here, they're still kind of popping out. I'm gonna go ahead and trim. So I like to go ahead and trim those, and then what I like to do, this is I kind of got this trim. I got this trimmer at Walmart for like 10 bucks. This is from Philips, and I just go ahead and use this for the top hair, and this pretty much, it's not taking it out from the the hair is still there, but it's just cutting what's extra on top. That's all we're doing right now. And if you want, you can clean the middle of your forehead from this as well. And if you have any leftovers that you are like hard to reach and hard to pluck, just clean up with that as well. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows like I normally do. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my powder and fill everything in. I'm now going to go ahead and take the e.l.f. Cosmetics Treat and Tame, and I'm just taking the tame part and brushing my brow through. So this pretty much is it for this video. As you can see, this is how I do my brows every single time, and it actually makes my job a lot more easier. Right now I know this one looks like bam, it's there, because I have not done any single, I don't even have moisturizer on. That is because I'm about to do another tutorial for you guys following this one, and you can compare the two. Obviously this is the reason why I could not film in the past 2-3 days for you guys, because a bushy brow can never make your makeup look good. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and finish this one, and I will definitely will see you guys later. Bye bye.